Welcome Turbos Automotives. I'm at the Real Bimmer Boy, and today we are going to be replacing the hood release cable mechanism, like the one that's going from the cabin into the engine bay on my E46 325i drift build. Let's get started. But a lot of these videos I watch, you have to take out your whole ECU box. I'm going to show you guys how not to do that. Okay, so this is a really common issue on these E46s, is this little wire right here busting, especially when you live in a cold climate. They normally will freeze over and just snap because they can't pull it open. I already have my dead pedal taken off so that I could access my hood while I was waiting on the new part to come in. So I have right here. You guys can see that. But right behind my carpet, I have this little bit sticking out, just enough for me to grab a hold of too, with some vice grips. I thought I'd cut it down a little bit. We're working on this right here, this little knobby knob. It's gonna be a T20, so we'll pull the carpet back. This again is a T20. Just a little one. Take that out. Then this whole mechanism is gonna go up and out. All right. Okay, so now that we got that done, we're gonna pop the hood here. Okay, so what they normally want you to do is take this box out right here. We are not going to do that. So what's gonna happen is, put my flashlight in here. So, let me see if I can't switch you around here. Okay, so down in here, your hood latch release cable meets right here and connects down in right here. Okay, so then I'll run down and under your ECU box and all your fuses and everything right here. We are not taking this off. We're gonna do it a completely different way. We're gonna either cut right here and pull it out to the cabin, or just leave it as is and then pull it out to the cabin. We're gonna take this grommet off. No, leave this grommet, and then we'll take the inside grommet off. So we need to take our carpet out right here. Let's clean those. Okay. And come back down up in here. We're gonna have a piece right here, a piece right here. So let me get those off and I'll get with you guys. Okay, so you'll get this piece removed. It's underneath your center steering column, whatever you want to call it. Push it off to the side, pull the carpet back. Once you get it pulled back, you should be able to see it now. That black cable right there, it's all torn up, that goes into the firewall. And come up and over here, we're gonna disconnect it from here. Now that we got our pry tool, I got a big one.
That's what she said.
I'm gonna come down here, this little gray piece, and hold that in. Try to do at least. So now that you got this out, we're gonna come down and back into the cabin. After we get back into the cabin, we'll literally just grab this old Johnny boy and just give her a nice little tug forward. So I ended up just yanking that cable since it was already cut up there, yanking it out the front. Now, got this little grommet piece down here, okay? We're gonna take this grommet piece out. All right, so, okay, now that we got our little old rusty, crusty grommet out of there and our old wire, that's what my old wire looked like. All messed up, all past its expiration date. Let's get this new one, and I'll show you guys how to feed it. It's quite simple, actually. So, let me get this open. Let me get some things situated down here.
We're gonna take this new part that I got and install it. Oh shit. I already got it scraped up. We're gonna go right through here. Right? Very generously guide it up. Okay, now that we got this up and through, might I add, we didn't have to remove the whole ECU. We just took some grommets off, cut it, pulled it out, pushed it up and in, and see, said, and done. I'll finish this off here for you guys. So you should have it pretty much, that grommet pretty much in that hole by now, which we're gonna finish off real quick. Okay, now we got that grommet pushed up and in. Take our new, sorry, take our new grommet. I'm sorry, take our new piece, stick it up and in there, and she'll fit. Okay. Now we got this piece put in, going up and in. We got that grommet settled. So you'll then take your new grommet and install it down in here, and reattach this cable back down into here. So all we gotta do now is take this gray piece, turn it up like that, turn it up, and then we'll take this piece, stick it down here. There we go. Get it like that. Redo these clips. Stick it down in that hole. Sure the clips are re-clipped. Everything's good. Now you have a functioning hood latch after you put all this stuff back together. I don't think that you guys need me to show you how to take that panel off. It's just 3 screws. I don't think you guys need me to show you how to put it on. So after you get this put together, you'll come back in here. You will then make sure that this grommet is then seated properly, and then you'll put everything back together. You'll put your bottom plastic panel back on. You'll plug your OBD2 sensor back in, your light. I didn't show you guys how to take that off because again, it's just 4 screws. Mine was already broken from prior owner, sadly. I'm going to be replacing all this interior with black later on down the road. Again, this is M3 spec, so I kind of want to go for like an M3 interior. All you just need to do after that is put carpet back in and install your dead pedal. I'm doing black trim as of right now, so I have a lot of my trim already taken out. Just haven't gotten around to installing it. Then after your dead pedal, you'll install this little latch, which you can get upgraded through ECS tuning, by the way. My slight picture of that right here, but recommend getting that, by the way. But yeah, this is again my 325 drift wagon E46 that I'm slowly building. Okay, so after everything is done, minus putting this back on because I'm getting a new one and I'm replacing this with black, but you'll have this handle. I'm upgrading mine, but as you can see, the hood now opens properly. Okay, so that's how you replace the hood release cable going from your interior to your engine bay. You don't have to remove the ECU box. As you can see, all we had to do was cut it, pull it out,
then install a new one. It's basically the same way that we did without cutting it. You just send it back through after you take out some grommets. So now you have a working hood again on your E46. I've done quite a bit to this E46 already, but I'm planning on doing quite a bit more. If you guys want to follow along with this journey, just subscribe, and you can go follow my Instagram at @TheRealBimmerBoy. I do a lot of car things, mostly BMW related. I host car meets in Columbus, Ohio. I go to a bunch of car shows, so I always am posting random crazy car stuff on my Instagram. I have an E39 wagon as well. That's a 528i. That has the M52 motor in it, and I've done quite a bit of work on that over the summer. That was my whole summer project. Now this is my winter project. If you guys want to follow along, see how things go, you're more than welcome. Stay safe, stay out of trouble, stay warm, stay optimistic, and continue supporting the BMW love.